Hey, you know what I typically get asked? RJ, you're always talking about film acting. Why don't you talk about the theater? Okay, today we'll talk about the theater. What is the theater? Well, as opposed to film acting, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Films, you don't have that. The beginning's in the middle's in the end, and then it's all the continuity. And there's very seldom anything shot in continuity. Okay, but the theater has that. Has continuity. Has a live audience. So you don't hear cut, because the audience would be there for 4 or 5 days watching the same play. So you don't have cut. So improvisation is good if you're going to do theater. In movies, you really don't need it. Plus, in movies and television, they want you to adhere to the script the way the writers want it done. Okay? And if you're not, they say, cut, let's go back to one, let's do it again or whatever. In the theater, you can't do that. And in the theater, you're going past the orchestra bit to reach the audience in the balcony. And in movies, the balcony's sitting in your lap, up close and personal. But that being said, and recognizing those differences, I would say to you there is no difference between movies, television, and theater in regard to acting. Because good acting is universal. If you're going to be a bad actor, you're going to be a bad actor whether it's on the stage or it's in front of a camera. What is bad acting? Well, it's been told that bad acting are those actors who know that they're acting. The good actors never know that they're acting. They think they're living in the situation. They are living in the situation. That would hold true, of course, in theater as well. If you ever saw the PBS, I think it was the 30th or 40th anniversary of Les Miserables, it was terrific. All theater actors. And because it was a broadcast on camera, they got a lot of the actors close up. And they were wonderful. There was no fakey acting. And they were singing, and when they sang, they were telling the truth. Truth means real emotion, real behavior. So good acting, whether it's in front of the camera or on the stage, is universal. And I would also suggest this to you, that the process of good acting is always about reacting. Now, even though people in the theater don't automatically look to the other actor to see their response to what this actor just said, reacting is very important because you're engaged with the other actor in terms of relationship. And it's relationship that involves the audience, not the words, not makeup, relationship. And that really helps to get the audience to focus, concentrate, and be totally involved in what the actors are doing all the way through. And it also, if I will tell you this, emits believability, which is what you see in real life. So if the characters in the theater, on the stage, in front of the camera, in television or whatever, are acting like people living real life, they're authentic. The audience believes everything they're doing. I mean, really, isn't it about believability? Isn't that why James Cameron rebuilt the Titanic? I mean, could have made it out of cardboard if it didn't matter. Authenticity. That's what every actor should go to. Hey, that's what every producer wants. That's what every director wants. That's what every writer wants. Authenticity. Remember, audiences go into a theater accepting whatever it is that they're going to put on the screen. If you're going in knowing you're going to see a dumb comedy like Hangover and Hangover 2, you know what you're going in to watch. You're not going in to watch Iron Horse. You're going in to watch comedy, and you accept it as such. But remember, the best comedy is played straight in most cases. Think of Airplane, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There are characters in that, but most of them are playing it straight. So the bottom line is, whether you're doing theater, film, television, even though theater's a different medium from the standpoint that I explained, that you have beginning, middle, and an end, live audience, etc., it's still about good acting, and good acting is always going to be about reacting. And you get to reacting by listening to the other actor. Listening is the key to the whole thing. Next week, point counterpoint. You always request that one. It'll be here on the Coaching Corner. We'll see you then.